Hi, my name's Liz Yule and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. My business is Old Stables Crafts. I'll make sure that the address is on the video for you. So today I'm going to talk to you about a recent event I went to. This is an event that happens twice a year across the world for all Stampin' Up! Demonstrators who wish to take part. Or there is a limit to the number that can go, but hopefully anyone that wants to go can go. This year, this last one was in Australia. The live event was in Australia, but for those of us that couldn't get to Australia or couldn't justify a trip halfway around the world, they have local events as well, and we had one in Telford. So I went to that. It was my first Stampin' Up! Event. I only joined Stampin' Up! In July, so this was my first opportunity to have a go at one of these events. So it happened on the 4th of November, and I went along not really sure what was going to happen. So it was all great fun and a real experience. And I'm going to show you today some of the things that we were given by Stampin' Up! So the first thing we got was this lovely bag. It's a very useful size, and it's got that it was OnStage 2016. The other side is just plain. You'll find later when I do some videos about the new products that are coming out why balloons are very relevant. But we were being told about the upcoming products for the spring-summer catalogue and also Celebration, and again I'll talk about that in a video later on. So this was the bag, and in this we got various things. Let me get that out of the way. So the first thing I want to show you is this lovely badge. So this obviously shows my name and that it was 2016 and that I'm British and where the event was, and this is to do with the lunch order. So this is the standard badge. We were given a lanyard as well, and then we were also given these flags, and these show our title, and I'm very fortunate to be Bronze Elite. You start as Bronze, and depending on how well you do and in what areas you increase through bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum, and there's a standard level at each of those, and then an elite for each of those. So as I say, I'm fortunate enough to be on Bronze Elite. And then these are how I got to Bronze Elite. It's to do with what they call a quick start program. It's supposed to take 6 months, or they give you 6 months to achieve it. And if you achieve it in 6 months, you get added benefits. And I was fortunate enough to actually achieve mine in just over 2 months. So that was very encouraging. So I've got my Quick Start Achiever 3-month and my Quick Start Achiever 6-month flag. There were some ladies who had a lot of flags who have been demonstrators for significantly longer than I have. So yes, that's what that is, and this obviously helps everyone know who you are. And there were about 400 of us, so this was quite useful because I don't think anyone would have known who all 400 were. So that was that. Then we also got this badge, and this is important for something that happened at the event, which I'll touch on later. So I had a tea, and the options were STAMP and an exclamation mark, so spelling stamp. I'm sorry, there's a helicopter going over, so you may hear some helicopter noises, but I'll tell you why that's significant. And also, because this was my first time, I got a first time on stage badge. So that was so that if I was walking around looking completely bemused and lost, people would scoop me up, but actually everyone was so friendly, there was really no need for that, because everyone was just lovely. So that's those. Then we also got these pens, and these are really good pens. They write really nicely, and they've got black ink, which is always my favourite. So those are nice. Then we got, actually I'll come back to that, we got this passport holder, which as the next global event will be in Europe, and that's a two-day event. This might actually be very helpful for me, or very useful for me, because it's going to be in Amsterdam. So I'm hoping that if I'm very lucky, I will get the opportunity to go to the two-day event in Amsterdam, which should be a great experience. So that's the passport holder, and then there's this lovely book, and you get one of these at each Stamping Up event, and you'll see that it's got. It goes through till May. That's because the next event is in April. So then at the next event, we get the next one of these. And it's got, it starts in December, as the event was in November. They start it in December, and it's in multi-languages. And it's in it has got various goals. So what your 6 monthly goals are, and there was a challenge that we were issued to issue 5 catalogues to potentially new customers every month for the next 6 months, starting in December, and then we can log who those are, who they are, and we can, for those of us who are slightly more artistic than me, you can draw their faces and give them a name and when you met them and stuff like that. So that's lovely, and then there's lots of pages at the back to write in and to put various things, so card ideas and project ideas, and we were encouraged to actually use them, because apparently a lot of people don't, and they keep them as a keepsake and never put pen to paper. But I was very good. I did as I was told, and I have actually written in the book, so now there's no excuse not to continue to use it. So yeah, hopefully that will be very helpful for me. So that's what was in the bag, or I say it was what was in the bag. There was also one other thing. I'll just get rid of that. So the other thing that was in the bag, and it was one of two, and I really can't remember which it was. So I'll show you both. It was one of these new stamp sets. I hope you can see those properly. It was either this one, which is Special Reason, which has got some two-stage stamping, or it was this one, and one was an all attendees present, and one was already in the bag. And this one's got some lovely sentiments which include, and I love this, there's no special reason for this card, and then if you want to, you can put except to let you know how special you are. So I love giving cards for no good reason, so that's going to be super. I'm going to enjoy using particularly the sentiments, and that's a clear stamp set, so very helpful, very useful. And then there's this Birthday Bright set, which coordinates with the double banner punch and also the thinlets. And then you've got balloons, which you can stamp these patterns inside the balloon, and then these sentiments fit within here, so that all works nicely. And this is a polymer set, so it makes it really easy to put these inside the balloon. So those, as I say, were either in the bag or were the all participants' gift, and I can't remember which, but we got both of those. Then we also got, and this is where this badge was important, we also got what we call prize patrol, and at various points throughout the day they would announce that there was a prize patrol, and everyone got very excited, and you had to wait to see which letter came up, and actually the first letter that came up was the T, and we got for the T this lovely two box set. It's called Beautiful You, and all of these are going to be in the new catalogue when that comes out. This is a lovely set. It's got some super imagery, really pretty, but it's also got, again, some really lovely sentiments for those of us that like to send cards for either no good reason or not just because it's a birthday. So things like wishing you brighter days to come, so someone's feeling a bit low, or life may not be the party we had hoped for, but while we're here we might as well dance, to again try and hope lift someone's spirits a bit. Make the most of what we've got. And these are clear stamps. And I love the fact that we've got some background stamps there. I find those very useful. So I think I'm going to have fun using that, and I will show you some projects and some videos using that very soon, I hope. So that's those ones. And then at the end of the day, during the day, we did lots of make and takes. So we got to play with some of the new products. And at the end of the day, some of the products that were left on the table, we were allowed to choose what we'd like to take home as an extra gift. And in order to work out who should be the first person to pick, it was whoever's birthday had been most recent. And because my birthday's the 1st of November and the event was on the 4th, that meant that I got to pick first. So I chose this, which is the Dragonfly Dreams stamp set, which has got some lovely sentiments. And it's two-step stamping again. So you've got the dragonfly and its wings, so you can put the background and then stamp over the top. And it's also got this body, so you can just use this with the wings, or you can use the whole thing. And then it's also got some bumblebees, and again a nice background stamp. And these are the clear polymer stamps. They're a bit used, so I need to give those a good clean. As I say, that's in the new catalogue, and it comes with a set of thinlets as a bundle, so with the 10% off bundle. And we get to pre-order some items. Particularly those of us that went to the OnStage, we get a really early order that we can put in. I'm waiting for mine to arrive, hopefully today. And I've bought, even though I've got this stamp set, I've bought the bundle because I like it so much. So hopefully that will all be able to be edited out. My UPS order has just arrived, so I have actually now got the bits that go with this, so that will be another video. So yes, as I was saying, this is, I've ordered the full set anyway, because I can see you using this at a workshop. It's full video, did I say full video? I meant the bundle. So I can see using this at a workshop, so I thought having two sets of the stamps was actually a really good idea, and yeah, so that's that. So that's everything. I will obviously now go and look at my UPS delivery and see what goodies are in there. I can't wait to open that up. My next video will be of the swaps that I got. So that will be the next thing, and then I will give you a sneak peek of some of the new goodies. So I hope to see you soon. Okay.